Hey Clay, I agree wholeheartedly that it's so important to let students know that we care. Um, Looking back, I have teachers that I could just tell they didn't want to be there. I could tell that they didn't care about us, they didn't have any interest in teaching the class. Um, and that was hard to be in their class. It every day felt like forever. And then we have teachers like professor that we have in this class, and he's absolutely amazing. I love going to class every Tuesday and Thursday. I don't dread it. I actually get excited for it, surprisingly, which I'm not a student that I love school, but I love this class. And I think it's because it's so clear that he cares, and that he just enjoys teaching. He enjoys hearing what we have to say, and it makes learning fun. It makes me want to do better for him. And I remember that in high school too, that I would have teachers that I could so obviously tell they didn't want to be there. They didn't care how we turned in our grades. They didn't reach out and ask if everything was okay. And as someone with a learning disability, and I have my own fair share of issues that I have to work through. So having a teacher that does care and cuts me some slack when I'm going through my hard patches, it's really important to me, and it shows a lot, and like I want to do better for the teachers that I know care and I know pay attention. Yeah, knowing names, like you mentioned. And this is just another dumb example, but in high school we would have an hour for lunch, and during that lunch period you could go in teachers' classrooms, but the teachers that didn't want to be there, they'd always have their classrooms closed. But the teachers that we loved, that were there and we would listen to and hang out with, they would always have their doors open during lunch. They would sit and eat lunch with the class. One teacher had a waffle maker and waffle mix, and he would sit and make waffles in class during lunch, and give them out to students. And some days he'd bring in random stuff, and it was just a good bonding moment. Everyone wanted to be in his class. Everyone wanted to ace his class because he just showed us that he cared. He showed us that he loved every student. You never knew who his favorite student was, unless they were doing good in football or wrestling or something, because he would love sports too. So he definitely would call out the sports kids in the hallways. But anyway, it's just important that they cared, and doing the little things like making waffles during lunch, or saying hey, asking about the football game, asking about learning your students, make students want you to do better for them.